What started out as a simple family vacation more than 2 decades ago has literally blown into a lifelong passion for an ancient Roman art form.
I first saw glass when I was about 13 or 14 years old. I was on a vacation in Bermuda. I was just fascinated with that process and watching these men take this molten material out of this tank and just being able to create it into anything they wanted.
After pestering his family to find a place to blow glass professionally, Jake's mom realized creating beautiful works of art was something he wanted to do for the rest of his life.
And then he came home maybe a couple months later and he said, I think I want to do this for a living. And we were like, right, next year you'll want to be an accountant. But he never looked back.
This persistence towards his dream of perfecting the art of glassblowing led to creating a business, including a hot shop studio where he can share his passion with others. With the furnace that's kept at over 2,000 degrees, Jake takes the centuries-old art form of turning hot liquid into beautiful bowls, vases, and ornaments.
It's almost like a dance, is what I've been told it's like. Like when you see the process, it looks like a choreographed dance.
But like the molten glass he meticulously manipulates, Jake knows firsthand what it's like to take something that at first looks like it could be ruined and watch it transform into something unique and beautiful.
Might have to just completely ruin the piece and then just start over and like start from the beginning. That's how it was with cancer. It was like my childhood was taken away. Sorry.
Diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma at just 5 years old, Jake spent several years in the hospital, suffering through rounds of radiation and chemotherapy. But his mom says going through that experience actually made him stronger.
He does not give up. And I think some of that might be because of what he's been through as a child. The doctors would come in and say, okay, we're going to do radiation and chemotherapy today. And he was just like, okay, let's just do it and get on with it. And he's kind of like that about this. When there are stumbling blocks, he tries to turn those into stepping stones.
Realizing from an early age the fragility of glass and the delicacy of how the artist must approach the medium to turn it into something useful, Jake says he draws parallels with the fragility of life, but when put to an extreme test, can be forged into something unforgettable.
I've looked at life like that, glass like that. It's like, just enjoy every minute, you know? There's times where it's frustrating, just like in life, you know? But you try and make the best of it, and you move forward. And you're like, I can do this better, I can approach this situation differently, I can change this outcome if I want to. If I put my mind to it, I can make that happen.
I'm Cassidy, reporting for The Buzz.